Let us start learning about the state of industrial sector or the secondary sector at the time of independence. Owing to the exploitative trade practices by the Britishers, the condition of industrial sector was also very poor. It was deplorable. Let's highlight and let's learn about the causes, about the reasons of decline of industrial sector one by one. First point is deindustrialization. Deindustrialization means that policy of the government which leads to declining industrial sector in an economy. So first of all, this deindustrialization was done with the basic two objectives. First objective was to reduce India to a mere status of exporter of raw material to Britain where industrialization was taking place. So whatever our farmers cultivated through forced commercialization of agriculture, those raw products in the form of cotton, jute, silk, and indigo, they were all traded, they were all exported to Britain because industrialization was taking place. So, first basic objective of deindustrialization in our nation was to convert India to a mere status of exporter of raw material towards Britain. Second objective was to convert India into a market of finished products for the same industries. That is, whatever was produced in Britain, where the industrialization was taking place, that was brought to India to be sold to the Indians. So, machine made products, raw material was exported from India, and machine made products were imported to India so that Indians buy only the products which were imported from Britain. This led to decline in indigenous handicraft which was famous in our nation. These handicrafts of our own nation, the artisans who produce the handicrafts, they exported handicrafts to the foreign land, and now because of the competition from the machine made products from Britain which were imported, handicraft industry declined and rather gradually it decayed due to the policy of discriminatory tariff policy. The handicraft industry declined. Indian made products could not face foreign competition and machine made products were available at a cheaper rates in our own nation. Moreover, unemployed craftsmen, due to decay of handicraft industry, they shifted from cities to villages, and the villages were now overburdened. Who engaged these craftsmen engaged themselves to the agriculture sector, which led to overburden on the agriculture sector also. So this deindustrialization, it led deindustrialization of our secondary sector. This led to the poor condition of our economy. Let's focus on other points. Secondly, there were very few modern industries, and moreover these could just be counted. These modern industries included the cotton, jute, iron and steel, plantations, mining, etc. Some other industries like sugar industry, paper industry, match industries were also set up, but the industries were very few. Thirdly, capital goods industries were very less. During the British rule, there were hardly any capital good industries. So one basic industry which was established in 1907, that was only one big basic industry, and that was Tata Iron and Steel Company, that is flashed on your screen as you can easily see. British rulers did not pay any attention to the promotion of the industries because they wanted Indians to be dependent on Britain for the capital goods also and for the ready-made products also. Then is limited role of the public sector, which is the government sector. The government sector was confined, this public sector was confined only to railways, power generation, that is electricity, communication, ports and some other departmental undertakings. They were not playing any role in the development of our industrial sector. So government was not at all supportive for our nation to develop the secondary sector. Another point is these Britishers, they developed a managed agency system. Few big industries were there, as you are already aware. These few industries were in the hands of the private sector. Public sector was not at all supportive. Now what these Britishers did? They introduced a managing agency system. Under this system, big industries which were in the hands of few capitalists, they were managed by the agents appointed by the government who were paid commission. So what happened? If I own the industry, I am the owner of the industry, but it is managed by the agents of the Britishers who started manipulating the profits, who started exploiting even the owners. So this managed agency system also led to the deplorable condition of the secondary sector. Contribution of these secondary industries towards GDP, that was also very less. It was only 13%, and it provided employment opportunities only to the 1/10 population of our nation. So industrial sector was not at all in the good condition. The only 1/10 population got the employment opportunities through the industrial sector, and moreover it contributed only 1/6 of our gross domestic product, that is national income. Last but not the least point, new pattern of demand was emerging. A group of people, a group of population in our nation, they wanted to adopt the Western culture. And our market, where people previously used to purchase the handicraft, they now started demanding for the machine-made products which were imported from Britain. So due to all these reasons, secondary sector also did not flourish. In the previous module, we learned that the condition of agriculture was deplorable, and in this module, we learned the points, we learned the areas due to which secondary sector was also not in the proper condition. In the next video, we learn about the foreign trade. Thank you all.